Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrueForBerry. And welcome back to some more Kitchen Sink Aloha. Where in our most recent episode, we finally found our villain. And our villain is investment bankers. Because turns out Uncle took out a big old loan to get our restaurant off the ground, and the Howlers want their money. So now we got some stakes. Hello, Goofy. Yes, please focus on the math. You'll be back in T-minus an hour. Okay, good. We'll be here. But yes, please enjoy the math. We will see you when you come back. But appreciate the lurk. Okay, so when last we left, we had just found out we had just got our second Hoku, as you can see right there, after the big exhibition at the downtown plaza. Or no, at the plaza, and then after the quote-unquote grand opening, 2.0. But then we, after the event, found out that Uncle took out a loan from a certain bank, and then apparently we're not making enough money to make the payments. So they threatened to shut us down because drama, but one of the I guess the bank Howley's assistant, Anna, had a suggestion that might keep us open for now, so we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, let's see, we did pick up, we got Lono, we got Pele. I was having a fishing trip where we got some XP. Is there anyone who's close to leveling up a relationship? Yeah, we're just about to tick up, Pele and Kala. We could do that. Who else would we take? Kala and Hina are at an A. Let's go with Pele and how about Pele and Lono? There we go. That'll do. Now, if I'm right, this shouldn't roll off Pele's buff. We can use her next time. Okay, we want Pele and we want Lono. Yeah, well, last time we caught the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua A, and apparently a Kala. Okay, see, we already had one of those, though. Hey, see, there's a Kala right there. Yeah, let's see if we can catch a different fish, and then we'll call it. Oppa! It's a Greek fish. Oppa! Okay, that'll do. There we go. Yeah, we got 2 level ups. So first, Pele and Kala. Yeah, last time Kala walked in on Pele doing her knife spinning in the kitchen, which was a little awkward. Thanks for coming to me with the post office, Pele. It's always better to have someone to talk to when you're waiting. Never mind, Kala. You're the one giving me the free ride downtown. I guess so. Finally, we're up. Let's see what we got. Bill, add Bill, do we not have our own mailbox at the restaurant? Oh, a package. Huh. It looks like it's addressed to you specifically, Pele. Huh? For me? Maybe you have a secret admirer. I'm sure I got plenty, but never had someone crazy enough to send me something at work. Let me see. Oh, it's from my mom. Guess she found my work address. You don't look too happy about that. That's because I'm not. Let's take a look. What a surprise. A new set of expensive fire knives. And a matching costume. Right, because in Pele's flavor text, her mom was like a legendary fire spinner and wanted Pele to follow in her footsteps, but Pele wanted to be a chef. There's a little tension between the two. Is that a bad thing? I thought you loved dancing. I do, but this isn't a gift. This is top-of-the-line equipment. I still don't see the problem. It's a message. She's trying to get me back into performing professionally. She always does this, even though I told her to stop. See? Look, a list of open roles that shows around the island. Doesn't she know you're a professional chef now? Of course she does. She just doesn't believe that I could want to do anything more than dancing. Is it that important to her? It's the only thing important to her. Look, Kala, my mom was a big shot in the fire knife world. First woman to star in the shows out west. But she got unlucky. She was in an accident and had to retire when she was in her prime. Since she couldn't perform anymore, she had kids. And then she had us perform instead. Both my little sister and I took lessons and trained from as early as I could remember. We performed in junior competitions and went pro in no time, performing at luau's and dance shows around the island. We both loved performing. I loved doing luau in particular. But as I got older, I began to see things other than dancing. When I performed at luau's, I started to see that the dance was only part of why people loved the night. So that's how you got into food? Yep, the food was that missing piece. A luau's entertainment goes beyond just visuals. It blows you away with unbeatable tastes and smells on top of acrobatics and music. That's what peak performance is about. Hitting someone in every sense at once. That's how you leave an impression. Then, one night, by total chance, I ate with some friends at a teppanyaki place. I thought I'd seen everything when it came to flashy performance, but man, was I wrong. Fire and knives, sure, but while cooking too? I didn't even know that was an option. So that's when I knew what I wanted to do. Be the all-in-one performance package. Go beyond the sights and sounds of dance to the tastes and smells of cooking. But my mom doesn't get that. I don't think she'll ever accept that I quit dancing to cook, whatever the reason. She doesn't support you at all? I paid my own way through culinary school, made my own connections, found my own jobs. All she would ever do is try to get me to turn around and go back. Ah! She makes me so mad! Oh, guess I unloaded on there a bit there. Sorry. No problem. I hope having someone to talk to helped. Yeah, can always count on you for that. Thanks again for the ride. I'm gonna hit the strip and beach my problems away. Oh, and here, a gift for listening to me rant. Free fire knife gear, on me! I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but sure. Hey, we're good friends, and a little extra skill. Yeah, our skill's coming along pretty nice. And if our skill keeps going up, that means our adaptable trait's going to buff our speed, more than likely. We have a event between Lono and Pele. Pele, do you have a moment? I heard from Kala that you're an Ilau dancer. Yep, that's me. Not a pro anymore, but still one of the best on the island with a fire knife. You looking to get started? Want me to teach you a trick or two? That won't be necessary. I simply had some questions for you. I'll just take some notes as we go. I'm familiar with the art of Hawaiian hula, but I wanted to learn about the fire knife dance given its differences. Notes? First, I wanted to know more about the dance motions themselves. Is there any historical source you use to determine the authenticity of a given act? Are the movements recorded or simply passed orally? We share our moves with each other, if that's what you mean. No one's really writing these down. We mostly just show off and pick up the best tricks from one another. I'll show you. We can use these carrots like fire knives. Just pretend the sprig is the fire. That's quite alright. Communally shared knowledge through performance. Excellent. Yeah, Lono really nerding out here. Now, how about the preservation of the original purpose of the ritual? Is it true the performance was a battlefield ritual? Without battles, then, what role does the dancer play when you recreate it? Battlefield ritual? I mean, it was more like a victory dance. We don't need wars to celebrate and show off. The dance says we're awesome and we're killing it. Seriously though, these carrots are the perfect length and weight. Look, watch me spin them. Maybe later. Let's see. I'll summarize it as celebration and exhibition of skill. Alright. My next question is about the introduction of fire to the performance. Another boring question? Come on, brah, just let me show you stuff already. Lono, just let her show off. If you want to know about fire, we can light up the carrots with the pilot lights. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I'd like sufficient contextual knowledge to understand what I'm saying. Oh god, Lono. I bet he's fun at parties. There's much less literature on this topic than I'd expected. The fire knife dance is not exactly the kind of thing you sit around and write a book on, yeah? Aloha is about feelings. Each dancer honors the spirit of the craft with our creativity, not some instruction manual. You asked about the fire, yeah? Fire was added to the dance in the last 100 years, not because someone used to do it. They did it because it furthered the spirit of the dance. It's daring, it's flashy, it's impressive, it's showing off. These are things you can only get by feeling them, yeah? That's how I translate my dance skills into cooking. Only by feeling them. Fascinating. Now, oh no, I swear, if you keep asking me these questions, it's going to be your notes, not these carrots that get used as my fire knives. Are we going to hook these? I think we need to hook these two up. I feel like there's some definite sitcom potential there with the what would that parent call Lono Pele, Lopele, Pelono, and whatever their celebrity pairing name would be. Okay, quick browse the shop. Make sure there's no. Ooh, we got a fancy mixing bowl, and it's only 5. You know what? I will grab one. Yeah, because we. Oh, do we only have the single bowl? Well, heck, let's fix that. Then we have a couple pans, a couple pots. We got 2 fancy seafood stations. We got 3 meat stations, and we got a fancy and a fast sauce station. Okay, so supply-wise, I think we're good. Anything look worthwhile here? Pan expert, pot mixing, skill buff, sink increase technique by 4 while in sync. Oh, I see. And when the kitchen increase technique by 1 for all chefs. I don't know about that one. Alright, that's good. Okay, so now an aggressive loan changes the map. A little help will go a long way. Okay, so we're going to the association. Recommended level 8. I think everyone in Uncle's almost there. So who's behind the most? Probably Pele. Yeah, Pele, Drew, or Uncle. Oh yeah, and this is Anna. This is who started tagging along. All right, sounds like you two have reviewed Manapua Mania's situation. What's the rundown? How are things looking? Okay, I only have so many female voices, so I'm gonna have to stretch a little bit. My apologies in advance. Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Let's start with the bad news. We modeled the likely effects of your second Hoku on your income, and while it'll keep you from defaulting on your own for now, you're only a few bad days from crisis. You're right, that is bad news. Barely keeping up with our debt isn't sustainable at all. We can't live under this pressure forever. Agreed, so let's move on to the good news. While a 2-Hoku restaurant might not be able to keep up with these payments, according to my research, a 3-Hoku restaurant would be able to. The kinds of opportunities those restaurants get on top of their popularity, that could close the gap. That's right. So in short, we just need to get our 3rd Hoku as soon as possible. Luckily, that was what we were planning on doing anyway. I suppose, but things feel a lot more urgent now. Is that why we're here at the association today? Yep, we need Milo's help again. I wasn't able to catch him on the phone, so I figured we'd try to find him in person. Given the situation, I feel like we should multitask. Why don't you two look around for Milo? I'll work with the team and get a pop-up together. You sure? Can you handle cooking and taking those orders? Yeah, it's a bit slower, but it's doable. Don't worry about us. Go find Milo. Keiki. Uncle want help if can. Trust Kala and Kai to fix, of course. But if Uncle got us into this messy kind, maybe Uncle help get us out. Okay, so we want to have Uncle here. Okay, no one's working in front of the house. Orders take longer. Okay. Well, that's fine. In that case, let's do a quick swappy-do. We'll do a Pele Uncle pairing. And Aloha Spirit will be fine. We'll get that bonus move speed. Yeah, that brings your technique up. Yeah, her teamwork is the most lagging. That's up to 8. And Uncle starts at 10. Okay, that'll be fine. Yeah, Uncle's good on sides. And then Pele, good anything that involves cutting and pans. Well, we got... Let's see, what do we have a pot locked in and a pan locked in. That's not terrible. Actually, that's darn near perfect. And we can throw a 3rd twist in here as well. See, if I put the spam musubi twist in there. Oh, right. Do we have any other research we can do? We need an A with Drew. I don't think we have that yet. We don't have whoever that is. Yeah, we got Lono, but we don't have an A with Lono. Okay. So if we were to try this, we would have... Yeah, the poke would go seafood, pan, sauce. The garlic shrimp would go pan, seafood, pan. And then the spam musubi would go sauce, pan, sauce. Okay. So the only piece of equipment we don't need is the pot, but we're locked in there. Matter of fact, we have a backup pan. That's good. I would almost want to back up a backup sauce station. We got more, like we could have a poke and a spam musubi that's up at the same time. Yeah, why don't we do that? Where do we? Okay, we got our speed sauce. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, because the ahi poke starts with the seafood, and then the garlic shrimp has the seafood in the middle, and this musubi doesn't use seafood at all because it's just spam. And spam is a side, so that'll get a little extra buff from Uncle. Okay, let's try that. Okay, yeah, because we don't have someone taking orders. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. That's okay. We can just work ahead. So that'll start there, and let's have Uncle start the spam musubi. And if someone's orders garlic shrimp, well, that's their problem, not mine. Okay, you go there, and you go there. And someone wants poke. Very nice. You go there. You go there. Excuse me. And again. Okay, poke, all over your face. There we go. Instant Uncle level up. Ooh, nice stat spread too. Okay, so we have spam musubi. Let's get some garlic shrimp going. Uncle, you do that. And then Pele, you go fetch. Okay, and someone wants poke. Because of course they do. And where does the poke start? The poke starts at the seafood station. Alright, fine. Okay, you wait there. No, that's garlic shrimp. That's done musubi. That's poke. Do we start more musubi? I mean, might as well, just in case someone orders anything. There we go. Let's move that right along. And then that goes there. And that goes there. Nice. Okay, and then sauce station for you. You do that. Very nice. Okay. Ooh. They're very picky about their garlic shrimp. Fortunately, we can do all that and then some. Okay, and then yeah, you can do that, and then Uncle can go get that. Very nice. Not the best use of our sink style, but oh well. Oh, good grief, she finished both of those in one go. Okay, more garlic shrimp. And then Pelly can go get that. I like the little drops, but they do kind of get in the way of our flow just a touch. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just do a quick swappy-doo right there. And they want musubi, because of course they do. Well, they're just going to have to suck on it and like it. We'll get to them in a second. Okay. Poke for you. We got musubi, we got poke. Okay, musubi start there, and then poke start there. Lovely. Okay, that one goes there, and then that one goes there. We'll cross paths with the pans. And they want musubi too. Okay, no, let's keep the combos going. Okay. Okay, musubi for... Oh, wait, no. That won't work for them. It'll work for... No, hang on. That's because that's poke. Genius. Musubi. There we go, and we'll just have the garlic shrimp to ourselves once things wrap up. Lovely. Oh, nice, Pelly leveled up too. Ooh, we got double points on the teamwork. That's good. That was her most laggy stat. And we finished within S in time as well. Kala, we found him.
Aloha, Kala. Apologies, I know I've been hard to reach lately. I'm preparing for a business trip overseas and things have been exceedingly busy.
That's fine, we know how it goes. I'm just happy we caught you in time.
Indeed, Kai and your new friend Anna here just finished catching me up. It sounds like you're finding yourself in an increasingly common situation here on Maikai. Loan terms have gotten more and more unfavorable with our local businesses lately. It seems to me some are starting to border on predatory. The name Continental Investments has been coming up in particular, an increasing number of times.
Oh,
that was not targeted at you specifically, Anna. I know you are not the sole decision maker at Continental. I simply wish more colleagues were willing to put their time and heart where their money is, like you. But I digress. Kai, you were talking about a third Hoku.
Yeah, I know we just got our second Hoku, so I don't want to sound greedy or anything. But we're in a pretty tight spot. We'd really like to get our third Hoku as soon as possible.
Ah, I see. I'm afraid I have bad news for you then. I mentioned before that you've entered a much more competitive world now that you've gotten your second Hoku. The process for earning a third Hoku is quite literally a competition held a few times a year. The King's Choice. Only a few 2 Hoku restaurants are allowed to compete, and only one of those restaurants wins the third hoku.
Yikes. Facing off against some of the best restaurants around. That sounds tough. Yeah, but it's nothing we can't handle. We knew we'd have to take them on at some point.
I wasn't quite finished. Unfortunately, the next King's Choice is happening in just a few weeks. And the contestants have already been picked. Your timing is quite unlucky. It means you'll have to wait for the next King's Choice competition, which is nearly 5 months away.
5 months? We don't have that long. We'd be out of business by then.
Oh, please, Mr. Milo. There must be something you can do to help Matapua Mania.
Hey, Andrea, good to see you. How's things? How you doing? Hope your week's going well. You're back on the grind. I hope the next edition isn't giving you too much trouble.
The contest can't handle just one more restaurant?
I'm sorry, but no. There's limited capacity at the event, and restaurants work hard to earn those spots. Not only would I need to make an exception to include you, I'd need to take an existing restaurant out of the event. Unless you can find a restaurant willing to give you their spot, there's not much I can do.
Oh, I see. I can't imagine anyone would give us their spot, even if they knew our situation.
Exactly. Others have worked hard for their chance too, after all. Perhaps we can get together when I get back from my trip in a few weeks. We can discuss other options to help with your loan. I'm sorry I cannot help more until then.
It's okay. Thank you anyway, Milo. You've already helped us so much, and we're really grateful for that. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully we'll figure something out soon.
Of course. Good luck to you. I truly hope something turns up.
Man, that wasn't the news we were hoping to hear.
Well, let's not give up just yet. If we can't participate in the King's Choice contest for a third hoku, maybe there's another way to make the money you need. At the very least, we can buy time until Mr. Milo comes back. How about I spend some time watching you work, and I'll see if I can think of some ideas. And, as far-fetched as it may be, there's always a chance another restaurant can give you their spot.
Doesn't seem likely, but I guess it could happen. But don't worry, Anna. We're not giving up either. If there's another way to come up with that money, I'm sure you'll help us find it.
Well, that's kind of a bummer.
Okay. Oh, right. So we got, excuse me. Pele leveled up to 9, so we can pick another ability for her. Really reduce overheating speed on open burners. I didn't even know that was a thing. Bonus quality from crits. Can do that. What is that? Hey, TX, thank you so much for the 29-month resub for 6 months in advance. My goodness. Well, thanks so much for that, TX. Hope you're doing well, and you're, is this another traveling weekend for you? But I hope you get a chance to relax. Let's see. Bonus quality from crits. Briefly increased crit chance after another chef scores a crit. Okay. Or it's a flat speed and stamina bonus. That's not bad. Or increase skill by 5 when bonus time is left. When bonus time is left. Oh no. Oh, it's Midsommar. Hooray! Nothing but good things happen there, according to the movies. Oh, good. I hope you have a chance to take it easy for a few days. I know your job has you on the move on a regular basis. Oh, apparently I can learn that. Yeah, why don't I do that? We can reset if we need to. We haven't seen any open burners yet. I wonder how fast how fast things overheat. Anyway, we got more. Okay. Okay, now Uncle's pumped. That's good. We could do with some leveling on Uncle. He just ticked over into level 8. Oh, he's about halfway to level 9. That's good. The demands are gonna probably become be a little bit more stringent as we go forward. Oh, we have a sleek bowl. That's what we have. Okay. Yeah, I think we got 2 of everything, so we're fine there. Okay, these are support, but we can probably spam the support bond stuff later. Let's see. So we have seasoned greetings. Look, there's no easy way. Let's figure back. Maybe Anakin. Okay, so now we're up to level 9. So who's still at 8? Uncle's at 8. Drew's at 8. Lono is, well, he's practically at 9. So Uncle and Drew. You sort of locked yourself in today. Even the poor kitty will not have a walk. Okay, that's totally understandable. You've got the opportunity and you've got the desire. So yeah, relax and let the poor kitty. If the kitty wants to exercise, it can, go chase a sunbeam around the front room or something. Yeah, let's take this opportunity. I'm going to take this request for more XP. We're going to throw Uncle and Drew at it. See if we can level them up to 9. We can have everyone kind of around the same level. And they're clamoring for Lao Lao. Why not? You take a long walk. Okay, that's good. That's a fair trade-off. Okay, so we need. So we're locked into a pot. One of these has to be Lao Lao. Lao Lao uses a pot. That's workable. So what else uses... Lao Lao's got a pot, meat, and veg. What else uses a pot, meat, and veg? Well... Simon, maybe? Yeah. All right, can we experiment? We need to see with Lono, which we have. But it's 20 degrees out. I mean, okay. I'm not gonna say it's for Swedish conditions, yeah, 20 is pretty robust for summer. I have a suggestion for you. There are many kinds of Lao Lao, but my favorite has always been traditional butterfish. It mixes well with other fillings if you want them, and supplements their natural flavors while keeping the dish authentic. Okay. if you want to do that, we need... Okay, yeah, I don't think we... no can. Yeah, that... Okay, we have a pan. Yeah, we would need seafood and meat and... Yeah, we can't. We can't do Simon either. Here, take out everything that isn't locked in. And then we'll reset. We have to have Lao Lao. What are our perfect twists? Seafood. It's seafood. Okay. So that uses... Let's see, Lao Lao uses meat, bowl, veg, pot. Okay, how about poi? Not gonna work. Because the Lao Lao needs... Yeah, we need something that uses meat, veg, pot. Meat, veg, pot. Meat, veg, pot. Because if you wanted to do the perfect Lao Lao, we would need a bowl. Yeah, we can't even do that. We would need a seafood station and a meat station. And a veg station. Okay, no can. Alright, well, we don't have to use the... We can swap that twist for a bowl twist. Can we research anything else? Try the pot? Ooh, there we go. Poi is simply finely mashed taro, as you know. It's a lot of work. That work can be made easier if you spend a moment and prepare the taro before cutting it. Locals simply boil the taro until it's easier to work with. As a bonus, you don't need to add as much water while mashing. Okay, alright, okay. No, we can't, because that takes up more space that we... Yeah, because that's a burner. We can't put we can't put a bowl there. Okay, heck. You're with us having a dream, having a summer home in Greenland? That does sound nice. But you guys, you have it lots hotter. Well, yeah, but again, we're much farther south than you, so that's to be expected. Yeah, it's like regularly in like the high 20s, low 30s, and like 60-70% humidity every day. Okay, still starting with a base quality of 15. That should be fine. No, but see, we need the meat. Yes, we don't have space for the bowl. Yes, we can't do poi. Okay, here. Plate lunch. Yeah, plate lunch. How about that? We got meat, veg, pot, veg, pan, meat. Okay, then we need a veg station and a meat station. There we are. That's yeah. Oh yeah, it's basically come like mid to late April. That's when it's aircon time. This is the time of the year where basically the water heater can go on vacation for the next 6 months. Okay, there we got Lao Lao. We got that. We have enough. Yeah, I don't think there's. Yeah, there's meat in both. There's veg in both. Unless there's a pot or a pan improvement. Yep, that's a negative on those. I mean, we can try steaming it. I don't know what good it's going to do. I mean, steamed veggies would make a great side here. Oh, okay, that's, you know what, I'm up for that. Well, okay, almost. Let's rearrange that. No, see, that's because we have the veggies at the same point in the cycle, though. Let's flip that. There we go. That'll do. Right? Yeah, it'll do. Okay, anyway. They want 13 combos. Well, that we can manage. Lao, 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 plate crunch. Oh, no, you. I gotta be careful. It looks like you should be able to work from both sides of each station, but turns out not the case. Okay, that goes to a pot. That goes to the veg station. Okay, Drew, you're gonna have to move. But Drew's plenty fast. There we go. And then that goes to a pan. That goes to the pot. And you order something from the U.S. Ooh. Mitigate to... Oh, that could form of tons of taxes and extra fees. Yeah. You know, with Sweden's huge trade deficit with the U.S. Okay, it goes to the meat. You do... And then we'll start plate lunch back here. Well, hopefully it isn't anything too onerous. Yeah, the you're the the receiving end of some of the. It doesn't make a ton of sense, but you know, we're in the era of things just not making a ton of sense anyway. There we go. Okay. Fry pan. This is plate lunch. So we need to make more Lao Lao. $206 of goods, 42 shipments with $300. Well, I don't know. Wow. How much has Sweden been ripping off the U.S. and harming the American people with this deceptive and unfair trade practices? Anyway. Although I do suppose that probably depends a lot on who you're ordering from and Like what kind of margins they deal with. Okay, and then pot for you. That's done. Okay, that's Lao Lao, and we need more plate lunch. You're EU controlled. You're EU controlled, but you don't use the euro. You use the krona. The krona. Okay, that's got the next plate lunch going. They'll take anything. So we'll just start more plate lunch. It's from a YouTube maker kit, so well, you know. You don't know who's behind that channel. They could be a secret business mogul for all you know. Okay, meat, pan, you do, and you do. Okay, big old plate lunch for you. Ooh, that was a fast level for Uncle. I love it. Okay, he'll finish that for that guy. Okay, more... Well, no, can't do Lao Lao. Because the meat station is taken up just now. Okay, there we go. There we go. Levels all around. Could use a little more skill on Drew, but that's alright. Okay, and we'll queue up some Lao Lao for whoever's free next. They'll take anything, that's fine. And they want plate lunch, of course they do. Okay, so Uncle go, and then you go. Whew. We're just dropping crits like nobody's business. Veg, meat, oncle. See, that's 107 plate lunch. Okay, let's go ahead and give that to them. And then more Lao Lao. If you'll get those done quicker. Late. And it's going to go to the pot. Uncle can make his way over there. Boom. Done. Oh, look at that. Oh, an oven. We haven't had one of those before. A basic stovetop oven conversion. Didn't expect that, but not unwelcome. Oh, we got... Okay, and now Hina's pumped up. Okay. Well, that's lovely. Okay, let's cash in our ability points. When cooking fishy and mixed, increased chance of any orders. Don't hate that. Extra skill and speed. The skill would be nice. It's one of Uncle's lower stats. Actually, you know what? I think give the extra flexibility it'll give us in the kitchen. I'm going to take the friendly, and then we'll go for the skill and speed next. And then for Drew, we got with mixing bowls, sauce, and seasoning. That's a good all-rounder. Each dish in your menu gains hearty. If it already was, increase starting quality. Huh, okay. Each flavor tag, every step always scores a combo. Ooh. Extra skill and stamina. Skill would be good, because that's one of his lower stats, but... Yeah, mixing bowls, sauce, seasoning, that's like half of our stuff. And we'll go with that. And we can rearrange if we need to. I think the next one is like level 11? Let's see. Okay, so the second ability unlocks at 13. I see. Quick check. Oh, sleek? I prefer the fancy. Let's not. Fancy pan, fancy pot. Eh. I have a few layers. I think we need those. As I say, we can focus on the support bond stuff maybe a little later. I can play cookies without becoming hungry. Honestly, you kind of can't. Well, you can't. I can't necessarily. So I kind of take some well, one thing, I play late at night, so I try to avoid eating late at night. And inevitably, I will. It's just a little small thing, like maybe like a handful, maybe some peanuts or some. A little salty snack, just to make sure the sight of the food art doesn't lead me to do anything more drastic, like Cuisinier was at regular risk of doing. But yeah, it's generally it's a take out insurance against myself. So I've learned that much about me. Midnight, well, probably closer to 1 a.m. given the hours we usually stream. So this is supposed to be level 9. I think everyone is. Yeah, everyone but Lono, and Lono's right there. Okay, there's something new here. So, if you want level 9... Oh, we do still have Uncle... Well, we got Uncle and Hina, who are pumped currently. That's a decent combo. And Hina's just about to level up. What's the Uncle Hina? Yeah, they could do a little. Yeah, let's do that. We'll take advantage of these. And I guess it makes sense because we're going back to Manapua Mania. Man, this doesn't seem right. I feel like we should feel so good about the progress we're making. But now all I can think about is that loan. Well, try not to stress about it too much. One of the reasons I never really discussed Manapua's finances with you is so you can focus on cooking. I figure Manapua Mania will be at its best if you're not worried about money. Just focus on making awesome food. It's my job to make the numbers work out. Plus, we've got Anna on our side now. I'm sure with her help, everything will work out.
Aloha! Good morning!
Morning, Anna. You're here early.
Oh yes, sorry, hopefully not too early. I'm just excited. I've always wanted to see an award-winning restaurant in action here on Maikai.
Well, don't expect too much from us. We're just people after all.
Of course, no pressure. Just pretend I'm not here. I'll just observe as you work today. If I notice anything, I'll make a note. Small improvements can add up. I don't know if we can fix your loan altogether, but I can certainly buy you some time.
Sounds good. We'll just treat this as another day then. Thanks, Anna. Another totally normal day. So, what do you think, Kai? Time to make a first impression cooking in front of Anna? We should show off a little, right? Definitely show off. If this is Anna's first time in an award-winning kitchen, it should feel like it. Oh, that reminded me. Our order for seasoning stations finally came in. If you want to get really fancy, why not put those to use? But don't try too hard. You don't want to make it look like you're showing off, you know? Cook casual. Okay. Serve all customers. Seasoning station is included with a twist. A special seasoning including dish from our... Okay. Oh, here. What is it? Well, it's a seasoning station of some kind. Okay. What uses seasoning stations? Hang on. Okay, everybody out of the pool. Oh yeah, we have an oven too. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, I don't know we have any I don't have any recipes that use that. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, well, let's look through. Do we have any dishes that give? Okay, nothing there. I'm looking for the little chibi characters that tell me, someone has an idea for something we can do with these. And we are obliged to use the seasoning station. Oh, here we go. Uncle's got an idea for seasoning with the ahi poke. Ooh. What you got, Uncle? For Uncle, poke all about the sprinkles. You know the kind. Furikake, sesame, some folk even try tempura. Get creative, Keiki. Folk love variety. Okay, we got a candidate there. Can't do malasada. Okay, so ahi poke definitely in. Although now I'm curious. Anyone with the oven? Actually, I don't know if we can even use that. But I kind of want to check. Yeah, since we have a surplus of inspiration right now. Ooh, A with Pele. I don't think we can... Yeah, we're not there with her just yet. But usually, if there's a character assigned to it, that's a good sign you've got a perfect twist in the offing. But doesn't look like it, at least not now. Okay, so ahi poke. That's going to be seafood seasoning and sauce. Garlic shrimp seafood sauce pan. I might swap out the max salad. Oh, increasing quality from our sauce station. Okay, so we want something with sauce. There's sauce. There's sauce. What else is saucy? How about some spam musubi? Ooh, okay. Well, we can have multiple seafood stations. We should be able to make this work, I think. The only things that require burners are the pans. Everything else is countertop. Although I suppose we can throw in a backup pan just cuz. Okay, and then we're gonna want probably all of our sauce stations just in case. And I got 2 spots left for the seasoning. And we need seafood. Okay. Okay, the garlic shrimp and the ahi poke they're gonna have seafood at the same time. Can we fix that? No. Okay, so there's a potential choke point there. I'd love it if one of these was like a combo. I could take that out and I could put a instead of a burner only, I could put another seafood station there, but I don't believe we have that option. So yeah, there's 2 uses of the pan. There's 2 uses of the seafood station. There's 4 uses of the sauce station. Okay, so seasoning station is included with a twist. Yes. Seasoning station is 5 times. We're gonna have to make 5 bowls of poke then, and menu includes 3 twists. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, we'll just have to make it work. Wait, gosh darn it! I didn't want to. We're gonna swap out people. Hina stays, but Uncle's in. There we go. We'll take advantage of their buffs, and like Kala is over leveled, well, comparatively so. Okay, so poke and then garlic shrimp, that's fine. Okay, now to the seasoning. And the garlic shrimp starts right there. Perfect. Okay, and here's our, and this is why we bring multiple sauce stations. You go there, go there. There we are. Nice poke. There we go. Yeah, we want. Okay, so if we have that, we can make sure we drop it on the quality pan to make sure that's the one that gets used. Got it. Okay. I hadn't seen that before, but I like that we have that option. Like, the smart thing to do would have been not to just put another pan there at all, but oh well. Actually, I'm going to give that to them. they are much more demanding. Okay, and then they want, I guess, garlic shrimp, and they want spam musubi. Very good. Oh, nice. Now Uncle's ability is coming in. We're getting some any orders. We'd like to see that. Oh, Anna's gonna order. Ooh, okay. Spicy. Actually, I was gonna kick that in, but let's save that for when we know what she wants. Which is anything. Alright, that's fine. She just wants something that's gonna be really, really good. So we should probably give her a bowl of poke. So they're gonna get spam musubi. And then the poke gonna start there. I wonder, is Anna gonna actually join our team? Usually, any named NPCs that come in, one that specifically, I can word, that specifically show up here, they usually end up, as part of the roster. But she's a banker. She's not a chef. So I don't know. Okay, well, I guess you can have that. Yeah, that's not quite good enough. I don't, Alright, more poke. And they want, well, they want poke too, which, or maybe, let's stack some musubi. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. Mega can cook the books. Can they cook the food? We don't know that she's doing. We're not. Anna is a very nice, respectable, upstanding woman of the islands. We're not making any aspersions as to her character. At least not yet. I mean, she's not a Howley. So, by this game's estimation, she's all right. Ooh, okay, we're getting some high-level orders here. Well, okay, this is yeah, that's spam musubi. We can't necessarily. Okay, okay, more poke. Always with the poke. Okay, that's our poke going. Now we'll get some garlic shrimp. Guys, we'll have to sit on that spam musubi. It's unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, sauce. Sauce. That'll do. Okay, and then Uncle's gonna start on some more garlic shrimp. Oh, wait, we need to use the seasoning station one more time. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. Okay, here, we'll start some poke, and then we'll just, forget it exists. So I want that bonus pip. Okay, Uncle handles that. There's that. Okay. Okay, okay, ignore that, ignore that. That's good for them. Okay, garlic shrimp. Yeah, I guess. Oh, wait, I got one more garlic shrimp. Okay, that's good. We need to make one more garlic shrimp, and if it combos well enough, we can give it to them. Okay, just in case, it's not good enough, we'll start one more. Oh, good. It works, and we have exactly 1 second to spare. Love it. Now you don't have to do it all in one go. They will reorder, but they're going to take time to order, and they might order something else. I prefer just trying to knock it out in one go. Looks like that's our last order. How are you holding up, Anna?
I'm amazed, totally blown away. I've never seen such teamwork in a kitchen. The way your team moves, it's like you all have total trust in each other. Kyla, you are an incredibly talented head chef.
Oh, well, thank you. Glad you had fun back there, Anna. Any notes to share?
Oh, yes, of course. Just small things, as I said. Some optimizations to your ingredient inventory, storage, cookware, upkeep, logistics. But I don't want to get into the weeds just yet. Wanapua Mania is a pop-up restaurant after all, isn't it? Seeing you cook at your home location was great. But I think I should see you work at a pop-up before I recommend anything. I'd hate to give advice based on an incomplete picture.
Oh, you sure you just don't want to keep watching Kala cook?
What? No, I mean, yes, but
I'm just messing with you. Watching us work at one of our pop-ups makes sense. Just change everything. Yeah, exactly. You typical consultant. All the stuff you're doing, change it all. And then in a couple of years, when that same consultant comes back and say, okay, everything you were doing before, go back to that. Do you have a specific venue we try?
As a matter of fact, I do. If you're up for a little adventure, I have just a place in mind.
Okay. Although now that we have ovens and spice stations, I should look for those in the shop.
I'm ready to see you in action at a pop-up, Kala. I found the perfect venue for today. Meet you there.
Okay, where is there? A roadside stand. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Pele has a recipe for an offer for a recipe. Shutome, what you got? I think. Okay, I appreciate the devs. They're stretching a little on the puns. I'm not gonna lie. Kala, you remember I joined Manapua Mania because I used to love the restaurant growing up. I just wanted to say, I love growing up here even more now. Thank you for making it a home away from home. Ooh, teamwork. That is a nice one. So who's the most lacking in teamwork? We got 12, 12, 7. Well, she's buffed though. 10, 6, 8. Okay. Lono could use a little teamwork buff. Just a tad. Well, again, if they're often trying to work like Hawaiian terms or non-English terms into English language puns. We got to make some allowances. Don't have any of the new stuff. Fancy bowl, fancy station, eh. Nothing jumps out at me. Okay, so what's happening here? Mauka Luau, okay. Oh, Pele's got a recipe to share. Looks like a new location as well. Let's see, what is that? Oh, not that. Come on. They got no recommended level there. And then I think this is what, 9 again? 9 again. Okay. Well, I'm always up for more recipes. Let's see. Let's see. 10, 10. Uncle's just about 10. Uncle 9 and a bit. Lono could use a level. Let's see, if we have to cook with Pele, Uncle about to level up their bond. Although, we did say we were going to try to hook Lono and Pele up. Let's see, if you wanted to do the fishing trip real quick, because those don't advance the timer on those buffs. Yeah, maybe we do Kala, Lono, and Pele. Sure, why not? Okay, Kala, Lono, Pele. Now let's see if we can get another different kind of fish. Look, there's 9 in total. Kihi, okay. Just a little bitty thing, but I think that's good for now. There we go. We'll get those 2 crazy kids to be an item here soon enough. So let's see what recipe Pele's got in store. So who are we gonna send? Hina is buffed, but she's also level 10. She's probably the most experience out of anyone. I'd probably send Lono and either Pele or Drew. depending on what we're required to do. Excuse me. All right, let's go. See what Shutome. Kala, where you been? I thought I was gonna have to start without you. Hello, hi. Am I late? I thought we were meeting up till noon. That's not for another 5 minutes. Oh, is it? Well, whatever. This show starts when it needs to start. More specifically, we gotta start when the oven's the right temperature. Ah, ovens, here we go. Oh, is this an oven-cooked recipe? That's right. Nothing else out there can handle this bad boy. Ooh, Shutome. A steak cut of swordfish, gently seasoned so you can taste all the natural complexity of the flavors. Okay, so we got fish, seasoning, and an oven. There's a pineapple on that thing. Hey now. Whoa, swordfish. Yeah, brah, swordfish, Shutome. Never seen one of these before? Not like that. That thing is huge. Ah, yeah, it is. This is a small one, believe it or not. Only 60 pounds. Only 60 pounds? The big guys weigh in at hundreds. These are fish with style. It's not just humans with a fascination for sharp objects, you know. These bad brothers are the knife dancers of the sea. Those bills are no joke, but that's the price we pay for killer flavor. Ready for a little danger, Kala? Let's get this show rolling. Oh. Oh, there's all the ovens. Now I just need a pizza. Yeah, pineapple on Shutome on pizza. Sure, why not? Oh, and we're only cooking Shutome. Oh, we got some brittle ones there. Interesting. Oh wait, do we? Oh no, we can have 3. So that uses seafood, seasoning, and an oven. Well, we don't have anything else that uses an oven, far as I know. But maybe we want some stuff that uses that is different. Ah, okay. So those go there. Oh, oat burner. Oh, let cool between uses to avoid fire. Oh dear. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh yeah. So yeah, we can put all of our other burner stuff there, but we need to be need to be careful. Make sure we watch the temp. Okay. So what do we have? What do we have the most of? We got a lot of meat and a lot of seafood. So say I put both our seafood stations in, and both sauce stations. Well, yeah, that's not going to work though, because yeah, we need the seasoning bit. Let's say I throw a pan on there. And a pot. Like a self-cleaning on the do 800C. Well, at least those are contained. These are like it's like open air. So if they get hot enough to self-clean, they're gonna probably Probably going to clean off the grass, too. Maybe even the pavement. Okay, let's pause there. So with that... Oh, right. We can, next ability point level 17. Eesh. Okay. Well, let's not change that yet. Let's see how hard these are to manage. We can go market fresh. Or we just go with the... Yeah, we'll go with the straight up the Aloha. So we want Lono to start as many dishes as we can. So with the layout we got sauce, we got fish, pot, pan, and oven. What can we make? Well, we can do... See, what the Shutome is... That starts with seafood. I can put the pan in with the... Oh, no, we can put the... We can put those in the poke, try to space that out a touch. Oh, we want a Shutome with a twist. Yeah, we don't know anything about this dish. Okay, Pele knows this. Let's try. Heck yeah, Shutome, steak of the sea. Treat it like a fine cut of meat. A pan searing is perfect to give the swordfish a fine steakhouse-style texture. Ooh, Chivo. Twist expert. Discover 60 twists. I like. So we got that's Shutome seafood spice pan oven. That starts with the spoon. Okay. Those work well together. And then we just need, something basic, something that doesn't use anything we don't have. Like, say, the Spam Musubi or the Simon. Simon, nice and basic, got a nice high quality. Colorful fish, question mark? Ooh, okay. Hey, Kala, that bowl needs more color. How about some pink? There's pink right there. This fish cake is a great fit for that shrimp-based broth. Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. Simon. So let's see. We got starting quality 6, 12, 12. Let's experiment a little bit. Try to get that quality up there. Anything else? We don't have a bee with Lono, so we can't get that one just yet. So we'll just throw some to the wolves, see what we can get. A fruity glaze is a perfect match for a heavy fish like Shutome. The acid helps loosen up the meat and gives great tang. Is that why the pineapple's there? Meat side? Meat on meat. I don't think that's a good idea. Fresh herbs, maybe? Or we boil this? No, the fresh herbs. How about that? Yeah, it's a big hunk of meat already. A little rosemary and thyme up front give the steak a weighty feel without making it too overbearing. Okay, I think that's good. Well, we're down to 3 inspiration. Probably want to save a little bit. Okay, so the Shutome is going to go seafood, spice, pan, oven. The poke is going to go pan, seafood, sauce, spice. And then the Simon is just going to go pan pot. So we probably want, we want another pan right about there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'll Shutome on the menu, Pele cooking, and Shutome with a twist. So hopefully we get a tutorial about what the open ovens are going to be, like we got with the ancient cooking stations. Or excuse me, the antique cooking stations. Although I get, there's probably going to be like a similar mechanic. Don't give them time to cool down. You keep hearing Simon. Simon says, "Quote, oh, is Simon the kitty cat?" I know you haven't fed that poor thing in like minutes. You're starving the poor thing. Okay, let's start some poke. Yeah, start the poke. And Lono, you go get that. Well, hang on. Well, no, at 54 quality, that's fine. Okay. And then that goes to a seafood station. You got that. I guess, we'll start more. And then we'll have to let that go. Okay, no, okay, this needs a sauce. That needs to go to that. So you go there, and then you go there. There we are. Oh, the cat's sleeping. He'd been fed, but he sniffed about some prawn earlier, but didn't want. Wow, cat did not want prawn. Is it feeling okay? Okay, so now this goes to the spice station. This goes to a sauce station. Okay, the wear and tear there should be fine. Also, that fire's going down slow. Okay, there's your poke. 94, I should easily do. There's Lono leveling up. And that goes there. So let's start the Shutome. Right, we'll let that cool off, and we're going to work on that one instead. Okay, there we are. The cat refuses salmon, prawns, chicken, lots of other things. Really? Like shrimp might work in small amounts. Tuna. Oh, okay. So it's just a cat with taste. I see how it is. Okay, so this is supposed to go to the spice station, but the spice station is looking a little rough. You could use a pause. Let's start some Simon, just in case. There we go. Okay, now we'll move that there. Okay, and that can just hang out there. That needs to go to a pan. And you might as well start. Maybe start some more Shutome. Asking, we can just do that right. There we go. And then that goes there. It has like cherry tomatoes and corn and soy sauce. Okay. It's a cat of particular, refined, and eccentric taste. Oh, it wants to get its veg in. You know, it's a cat that values a balanced diet. Ooh, 98? I'm actually going to take that one. Okay, where... That needs to go to a pan. Okay, more Shutome. Okay, you go do that, and you do that. And let's go ahead and kick this in. We got 3 orders after these. And we don't have infinitude time. Ooh, okay, yeah, those ovens. The oven in particular does not cool down quickly. Okay, spice station. They'll take anything. Let's start on some poke. But they can't digest that veggies. Well, they maybe they just like the full feeling it gives them. Okay, seafood. You go there, and then that goes to a pan. We'll just do that. Okay, yeah, that Simon's not going to do anything for them. I'll go ahead and flip, make sure we get that little extra quality. Oh, geez, that poke is 111. It's not even done. Okay, real quick, let's make some extra Simon. Okay, that's really, really, really good. We'll give that to them, get them out of the way. That goes to a pot. Okay, you finish. $46.46. Okay, they're ordering. That can finish the Simon. We can stack that if need be, and probably will. Okay, yeah, we'll get the poke going. Okay, so yeah, they want a Simon, of course. And not good enough. Well, let's have to try again. Here, let's make sure we get the that quality in. Okay, that Simon's there. That's gonna go to a sauce station. Very nice. Okay. Third time's a charm? Yes, 'tis. Okay, that's gonna be their poke. Now we just need one something. One good something. Oh, and we're not gonna get the speed bonus here, but that's alright. Okay, yeah, Shutome gains quality faster today, so why don't we just do one of those? Okay, that'll go to a pan. We'll have move you over there. Okay, you do that. And then position Pele by the oven. You know, her favorite place to be. There we go. Nice even hundo. I should be more nervous as I am, I'm dragging each dish across the trash can. I might just accidentally chunk it, but I think we're alright. Wow, I never thought cooking could be that intense. I'm all sweaty now. Ha! That just means you're doing it right. The ovens are hot, the fish is tough to cut, the seasonings dry you out. But no pain, no gain. Shutome tastes as good as it does because of the effort we chefs put into it. I'll say, now that I've made it, I don't think I'll ever look at swordfish the same again. It's like they're fighting back until the final moment they become delicious food. Haha, yeah, love them. So what do you think, boss? Menu worthy? Definitely. Haha, yeah, I knew you'd like it. Yo, after everyone's used to these, we should get the bigger ones. Maybe? Not sure the kitchen can fit that, but then I can fillet them out in front where everyone can see. Maybe we can get an open pit oven too, and a stage where all those tables are now. Can we repair the parking lot, get some stadium seating? Okay, you lost me. Are we still talking about swordfish? Yeah, of course you. Call is just rather Pele is just in her element.